So this is the Nokia 2660 Flip 4G. This device works mainly for international markets, and today we're going to do a short review of it. So I've been testing these devices with the 8210 4G and the Nokia 5710 Express Music, also 4G. Now it's time for the Flip version. I would say the screen on this device is better than on the other devices. So even though it is a flip, even though it may not be the best in certain environments, the device does pretty well when it comes to the screen and the overall feel. I think the competition for the best screen of these new devices is between the 8210 and the 2660, as I mentioned in my 8210 review. But I do prefer the 2660 a little bit better to the 8210. Maybe it is because it's a flip device, but either device, it's better than the 5710 for sure. Now, it does have the same features: calendar, about 60 entries. It does have contacts, about 2,000, I believe. 2,000 is the maximum contact availability. You can create groups and different things. You also have alarm clock. You have music player, you have videos, you have an audio recorder or voice recorder, and you have games. Of course, you cannot get rid of them. This is a basic browser, is the Opera Mini browser. I can showcase it to you on the one that I have a SIM card right now. That is this one. And right there, you have an Opera Mini browser. Is nothing fancy. It's just very basic to get you out of a pinch if you want to look something up at the last minute. Of course, you also have speed dial that you can assign to the different numbers right here. And out of the keypads, so these new devices have, I would say this is probably one of my favorite keypads because it's well spaced out. So this one is well put together, the Nokia 5710. If I was just choosing by keypad, I would say this one is number one, this one's number two, and this one's number three. Even though these keys are a little bit more firm, the spacing is a little bit awkward, and it took me a little bit longer to get used to it. But of course, if you get it, you'll eventually get used to it. But these ones are more clearly demarcated. They're not as nice to click, but they have more rubbery material in here. But they are not bad at all, to be honest. I did tests here in the United States, and it works with 2G in very limited areas. I was able to make a phone call, but not send text messages. And the phone call quality was 6.5 maybe, a little bit worse than the 8210 or the 5710 per my testing. And of course, it's very limited, but if you get it in a very well-covered area, or you refer to other reviewers that have done it in countries that these devices are supported, they probably can give you a more accurate reading of the voice capability. You also have, of course, T9, text messaging. You do have a gallery. You do have an FM radio that works without connecting any headsets. And right here, you have the 3.5mm headphone jack. And essentially, you have a very similar device to all of the other Thread X devices or Series 30 devices that I've been able to review. It's a nice device. It does the job for calls and text messages, but don't expect it to do anything more than that. Don't expect it to be an amazing device. It does have a torch. It does have a camera, even though it's a little bit worse than the 2760. So the 2760 is the cousin of the 2660. And the 2760 has a 5-megapixel camera, has KaiOS, a smarter operating system, better things. Even it has USB-C. This one has micro USB. So again, it is maybe a better value proposition, especially for those out here in the United States. It does have an SOS button right here. I showcased this in the live stream a couple of weeks ago. And you have it right here. You can go to, I believe it is in the system or maybe device, SOS, in case of emergency contacts, message settings of that nature. But the device is very basic. It works well. Battery life, per my limited testing, I usually just put the SIM card and try to drain it. But with this one, it doesn't get any service. It lasted 4 to 5 days on standby without any issues. And then I decided to charge it again. But I would say probably with a SIM card, it will last 3 to 4 days. But it's a very good device if you're looking for things that are very basic. Nothing else is different. No group text message compatibility, no extra smart apps, no hotspot, no Wi-Fi, just Bluetooth and a very basic device. Same thing as with all of these other devices. And if you have any questions about this device all of the other devices I have reviewed, make sure to put it in the comments below and I'll be interacting with you guys. Really thankful. Now, I'll be doing a giveaway of these 3 devices, maybe 2. Probably these 2 will be going to some of you lucky international winners. I'll be doing it probably in the next few weeks, so stay tuned to the channel. I'll always announce it either in a live stream or in one of my videos, and I'll always put it in the subreddit and the Discord, so you'll have plenty of opportunities to get notified. So make sure to subscribe, stay subscribed, and look at all the notifications for whenever I have a giveaway. But this one will be going to a lucky winner, the 8210 as well. I'll probably just be keeping the 5710 just because I like this right here, and you know, it's hard to get here in the United States. But thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one, and appreciate your viewership and your support. See you guys.